Hey, good afternoon, good evening, whatever this is. RVDebs here. It's Tuesday. It is time for a live stream and hopefully a good chat. So let's see who comes in and we can visit and chat and get to some fun topics tonight. I'm going to try to keep this positive. Keep it positive, right? Hi, I am, and hi, Linda, Lindsay. Nice to see you guys. Hey, Barb, welcome, welcome. Yay. Well, let's just give it a few minutes. Yeah. Dana, I got your card, Dana, and I'm going to show it in a few minutes so that everybody can see it. I got two cards in the P.O. box, which I appreciate so much. So positive and so sweet. That is the thing about it. You're recovering from COVID. Are you feeling better? I hope you are. That's terrible. Hi, Connie. Thank you for liking my live stream. That helps. It really makes things look good. Look good on paper, right? I just put a little makeup on, did my hair, and here I am. I'm in a little kind of a house dress, just comfortable, but I did put a bra on. Usually I don't have one on in the house, but I have one on. Hi, Maryland. Yay, nice to see you guys. Ay, ay, ay. I've been looking at my analytics, and of course, I'm not doing as many videos, so, it goes to show. So I'm going to just have to have you guys hang in there until I can, turn the corner, Thank you, John. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, you guys are great. I found another painting that I did a while ago. Hi, Ida. See that one right there? It was in a closet. It's Mother Earth. She's kind of angry, and I think I'm going to put that on Etsy. Martha, nice to see you. Them thumbs ups, my buddies. You guys are my friends. Anyway, yeah, it's today was cloudy, which is really welcoming because the sun is horrible. It was still over 100, but when the sun's not always shining, it's not bad. We had thunder too. I was thinking it's going to rain, but I don't think it did. Thank you very much, Connie. Temporary electric and solar works for you, which is good. Well, speaking of electronics and stuff, I was, sent the portable air conditioner from the company called New Air, and we put it at Kathy and Mark's, and it really did not make an impact. So they took it out of there and brought it here, and I put it in my bedroom, and it's really good. Really made my bedroom cold. Hi, Tapestry Tart. So I'm going to I did put the video together, but it was at their house. So the other half of this video is going to be at my house working. It's pouring down rain. Charlene, where are you, honey? We have a little thunderstorm, but yeah, I'm gonna let my hair grow for quite a while. Hey, Shirley. Yeah, I want to be able to just tie it back because when it's short and the wind blows, it goes right into my food and my face. It still does that. Hi, John Surf. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, so I got two cards in the mail. This one is from California, Dana, California. And it's just a beautiful, sparkly card. It says, sparkle so hard you make diamonds jealous. And a really nice note, too. And I thank you for that. It really brightened my whole day. I got two the same day. This one, it says, brace yourself. And it's funny because before I show you this one, This one says, that we all, that we all need hugs, and it's basically a hug in a card. Hi, Russell. Hi, Sally. And this one says, brace yourself for a good old hug. And this one came with a little letter too, from Julie in Arizona. Thank you, Julie. I loved it. I do. I love it. Brightened my whole week. And thank you, Dana. You guys are special. So yeah, I got a P.O. box if anybody wants to send me anything like that. That is always happiness. Hi, Kimberly. Charlene, I don't know if I said hi. Yeah, so, that was that was an uplifting thing to do, is go and, get cards out of the P.O. box, and it brightens my day. And what else? Tomorrow I'm going to go have lunch with Amanda. So I'm going to take a nice little drive. We go to a little town about halfway between Dallas and here, basically, just to go do it. And so we're going to do that. We're going to go to get some pizza, and that'll be nice. It is nice to get a written card. I mean, wow, that's a lot. It goes out to go out of your way for somebody, which is very special. Hey, Lola. I'm going to go to Jacksboro. You know where Jacksboro is? So basically, it's like an hour and a half from her house to from me and her in the middle. And I think we're going to go to Roma's, which is this Italian place. And it's like, I think the third time we've done this. It's so good to have lunch with a friend, and I don't have it very often. I really don't. Yeah, the storm's hitting. Yes, we just had tacos in Jacksboro. And you highly recommend Dairyland. Yeah, I bet. Ice cream, right? It's about 91 degrees in Asheboro, North Carolina today. Probably not as hot. We have, let's see what it is right now. Where is my phone? It was I think it was about 102. But right now in my town, it's 86. So it's cooling down. It says today was 108. Now tomorrow's only going to be high of 96 only. So for a couple days, it'll be like 96, 99, and then it goes back up to 100. This is like a long, horrible summer for people here. And there's nothing great about it. Oh, man. I didn't realize. How far are you from, Lola? How far are you from Jacksboro when you drive? Yeah, there's a lot of Mexican restaurants, John. I am so over Mexican food. It rained here, so only 84, which is nice. 100% humidity. 90 miles. Yeah, we're about the same. Oh, humidity. I was going to look up to see what our humidity is. See, some places it's really humid right here in Texas. But right here, 44% humidity, which is a lot more than it's been. Usually it's nothing. Yeah, so you're getting a little warmth there too. But 90 degrees, it's still doable. When it gets up in the hundreds, it's not so great. You can fry an egg out there. And today, the maintenance man came. My lock to lock the double lock both were off. I couldn't really lock them good, so he fixed that. And while he was fixing that, I showed him Second Life. Took him on a tour. He enjoyed that. He's a nice younger man. Well, 62 is much better, yeah. Maryland said, according to a chart I saw today, the hottest day in Texas was 120 in 1994. We've had it 117. That's pretty much might as well be 120. Believe me, it's close to 120. I just am so sick of heat, and I can't wait till we get a break. And I know autumn's quick, but I do. If I really had my choice, I would live at a cooler area where it was 120. I don't know. Could be here. Could be right here in the Dust Bowl. I like where you live. That area that you live in, Lola, is very nice. It's real nice. So I'm feeling better. I'm not as blue as I was the last week or so. Could always improve, but I feel pretty good. And yeah. So I am doing my thing here, not much, but listening to music a lot. I watched a movie. The name of the movie, this was Kathy and Mark said, you got to watch this movie. It's really great. Well, I think it was good. I do think it was good, but I don't know how great it was. You want out of that area, Lola? Well, maybe when you retire. The name of the movie is Against the Ice, and it's a true story about it's back in like 1909, I think it was. And they were like forming, I guess it's hard to even explain, but they are like mapping out the world. So they were in the Arctic to see if there was a river between Greenland. I can't explain it, but it was a horrendous trip for these guys on with dog sleds. Yeah, Lola, it was probably here that was 120 because it was 117 recently. Ugh. Hi, Darlene. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be outside too much in the humidity. The movie's on Netflix. It's called Against the Ice. It's a good movie. It's a true story, which makes it even better. So Netflix, I forgot to say. But what's really cool is that I've got several friends, but one friend in particular who lives in St. Louis, and we watched the movie together. So we even we put it in sync so that it was right on the dot when we watched it. So he was in my headset, and we watched the movie together, and it really felt like he was with me. We talk on it's like that's just like it's very clear. Yeah, you watch that. It's a good movie. It doesn't have swearing in it or anything, but it's really a horrific uh, trip that these guys with dog sleds and what happens to the dogs and the sleds and everything. Yeah, hi Lisa. Hi Bill. Phillies game. Phillies are ahead. Yay. Yeah. Maryland lives in Maryland. 85 degrees there. Yeah, it's summertime. I mean, we're all gonna get hot and humid, sticky. I just it's just the longest amount of time over 100 degrees. I think that's what's making this summer so different. You know, there's really no breaks, very little. When you say that 97 for the high is a break, you know, but it did feel better because when the clouds are over the in front of the sun, it's nice. Beautiful upstate New York, 68. That's like perfect weather. And upstate New York gets hot too, but not that bad. Like it passes. We just seem to be stuck. We were just stuck in the middle of like hot, hot, hot. Yeah, I bet it's awesome to be outside with 68 degrees in New York, which New York is really Almost my favorite state in our country. There's a couple I like. California is my favorite. Oregon and Washington and New York. And I love the Carolinas. I mean, every place has good things, you know. Even Alabama, the food was fantastic, and the people were real nice. I liked Alabama. I really don't have anything. I even like people here. I just don't fit the mold of this kind of thing. Constantine, welcome. How are you? I've missed seeing you and hearing from you. Hope all is well. Oh, that's nice. Dana's going to go see a game. West Virginia. Hi, Lily. Lily Puddle's mom. Okay. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Hi, Donna. Hi, Nana. You're doing good, Constantine. Okay. Hi, Dee Dee. Important to be doing okay. When the Texas heat is too much for me, I turn on a Christmas movie. Outdoor guy, that's funny, and that's a good idea. I just stay in. And the weird thing happened today. My air conditioner, okay, so I put in the new portable air conditioner with Mark and Kathy did it. They got it put into my bedroom window. I'll show it to you guys. Anyway, so we put that on and it blows really cold and it did good. So the maintenance guy came in to fix my lock, my key was sticking. Yeah, Linda, you're right. So we decided since this is the one that always is cold and blowing air, I would turn off the mini split just like this one in the bedroom. I turned it off, and all of a sudden this room, even though it was on full force, started getting hot. I'm like, oh, should have turned that one off. And I went and turned it back on, and then it's cold again. So yeah, he checked it. But they don't, the guys that work here did not put these mini split units in. And I heard there's only one person in town that works on them. So now I have both of them on plus a portable air conditioner. So my electric bill should be pretty high. But I want to be cool. Hi, Margaret. Oh, you're welcome. I know I've had a pretty rough couple weeks and not really been that positive. But you know what I do find for myself? I wind up turning it around. You can't stay down long. You really can't. And sometimes it doesn't take much to make you feel good. Sharing a movie with another person is a really nice thing. And having my best friend Kathy and Mark over here yesterday, and that was a really nice thing. Just I love to have them here. Bill's a fabulous friend, and so is Amanda. I mean, I'm lucky to have a few of my friends are really fantastic. And yeah, this town is small and there's nothing to do, and I could complain. I mean, we're over an hour. It's about an hour and 10 minutes if you want to go to McDonald's or Wendy's or whatever, some kind of fast food. It's an hour and about 10 minutes just to get to a city. Lisa, nothing does beat a good friend. Thank you, Margaret. Yeah, I'll take all the thumbs up that y'all can give me. Hey, Louise, I'm doing much better. I was kind of low for the last couple of weeks, so I am feeling better. Hi, Doggo Ben. We do all have our down times, and being that I'm in the public, this is the public eye kind of. You're going to get all kinds of people that have their opinions and what or how horrible I am, and John. Hi, John. Thank you, Doggo Ben. So things are more positive, and I'm going tomorrow to go have lunch. That's something to look forward to. and the dogs are healthy, and it does take all kinds. I I get rid of people that kind of put me down constantly. Why wouldn't I? If you don't like me, it's okay. You don't have to like me, but leave me alone. Well, I'm glad it cooled off for you. It's today was a little better because of the clouds. We have a little bit of rain up there, not really raining. We're going to have lunch at a place called Roma's, an Italian restaurant. They make really good pizza. We've done this before. Well, my opinion is the only one that counts for me anyway. 70s is really nice. I know, Lisa. I try, and I do try to bring positivity. And when I'm having a really bad day, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I have to just boo hoo and then get over it. Hi, Donna. Yeah, it's getting pretty long. I washed it and I just kind of flat ironed. If I don't flat iron it, it's curly, but not always in a good way. Thank you. Yeah, Italian's going to be, so we're going to go to Roma's and sit and probably talk for an hour, hour and a half. And let's see what else. It's not a whole lot going on other than just more positive. Yeah. And I haven't really felt like making videos. I have a little bit of a problem because what I used to do and what I can do now is a little different. Thank you, Lisa. Like I used to be able to go walk around Kathy's area, in where my RV is parked, and up and down the alley and show you guys, the RVs that were parked in the community center. And there was more to show. Here, I'm really protecting myself from people knowing where I'm at. There's enough people that already know, and that's fine. I was shocked by my electric bill. $55. Well, you must not use much electric. That's crazy. That's very low. Yeah, I can't, it's not the same. Um, hey, Kutchet, welcome. So, when it comes to doing videos, unless I go somewhere, I know I could do more cooking videos. I do realize that. And a lot of times to do a cooking video, you really have to be like set up really nice and everything you're going to put in it and have it all. And I haven't felt like it. I really haven't. Hi, Nancy. Yeah, you haven't missed really anything. More positiveness than anything, which is good. Um, so it's been like, my own fault. I mean, you can't blame anybody for me not, doing videos, but you gotta be in the mood, and you've got to um, do stuff. So tomorrow I'm going to do a video for sure. I've got the video coming out with the new air. It'll be like a review. I just haven't really had that oomph, to do much. Thank you, Lisa. A lot of people want me to do like I used to do lots of videos, but that's because I was brand new, living in a travel trailer, in Alabama even. I used to do them like 3, 4 times a week. And I do play games. I keep busy. I really do. Yeah. So that's going to be nice. At least I got that. Name the planets. Speaking of planets, and it is important to have some privacy because the people that are mean spirited, they'll go out of their way to bother you. Really, I've heard terrible nightmares, uh, and I don't want to. I don't want to do that. See, John's electric was 216. Mine was once. I think I told you guys like 117 or something. It might be more this coming month because now I've got an extra air conditioner on, but it's worth it. Anyway, so That's kind of held me back. Living here is not exactly the easiest. And when I take Rosie and Lily out, I have leashes in my hand. I could maybe get something that holds the camera. I'm not that good at it. And I got to watch myself that I don't fall. Getting old, I'm getting older, and it's tough. Trees help, yes. Yours was 110, is not bad. And Dana said hers was 164, highest ever. Yeah, as soon as you put on these ACs, it's higher. When does the cooler weather begin, Margaret? It's a good question. Um, Probably not until like the end of September, maybe. Just depends because our summer started in May. Usually we have spring, a nice spring in May. A lot of rain and stuff. Not this year. It was up to in the hundreds then. Yeah, fall, autumn is my favorite. Hello, Dad's Vintage Garage from VA. Yours is 140 in the dead of winter. Well, if you use a lot of heat too. In the winter, mine was cheap, like 70, 50. Well, I forget now. I think it was like 70. So here we are. That's not bad for gas and electric together. Dana says summer ends September 21st. It'll get there fast because, man, doesn't time fly? Well, normally here, June is very hot. It can get very hot. Not May. This year, May. We went from winter to summer. Yeah, so I have a nice new friend that we talk. We literally voice talk. And I think that's really pretty cool. Well, hi Teresa, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just like living a day by day. I am making a pact with myself to watch more movies because I mean I'm paying for TV and don't use it. And I'm on Second Life, not too much, but I am on more than probably would be good for me. But yeah, he's only 10-hour drive, this guy. He's not that far. Ugh. And I didn't tell him the name of my YouTube channel, but he's very smart. He's extremely intelligent. Ooh, a flash flood can be scary and dangerous. I've not done any sailboat paintings at this point. I've done, palm trees, ocean, lighthouses, um, that kind of stuff. But I have not done a sailboat, which would be very technical unless it was abstract. Maybe I could do an abstract. He's in my time zone, John. Isn't that amazing? So at 10 o'clock at night, it's 10 o'clock at night. My nose is running. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Carrie. Hi, Minnow Fairy. Oh, you got your internet back. Yay. I'm so glad. I am try to do what makes me happy. I really do. Hello, is Elizabeth from Oregon. Such a beautiful state. You collect oddball sailboat pictures. Well, I'm going to have to force myself to take the paints out. Once I do it, then I usually paint a couple, two or three, and then I put it away. And so, But my house in Second Life has my paintings on the walls because you can upload and put them in these little like picture frames that you buy. Hi, Colorado gal, welcome. It is, yeah. So, matter of fact, what's interesting is you can be with somebody in Second Life that I met. Okay, like this guy, nice man, and um, we went to Paris. And there's a sim on Second Life, and it's Paris in the 1900s, and they have trolley cars you could get on or a walking tour. And you click on a menu and you click on it so that you're walking, and your friend who's with you is walking right next to you, and you don't have to do anything. It just takes you all the way around the streets of Paris. Really cool, the Eiffel Tower and all the museums and the people, and it's really neat. Oh yeah, Dana, they get old. I know. Every now and then I get a paint that is no longer there. Yeah, so we went to Paris, and I think what else did we do? Kind of wild, and then watched a movie together here on Netflix with him on my headset. And it is nice. It is nice, and he's a nice man. Um, we'll see. I don't know. I don't really want to make it. I don't think I want to cross over to real life, and there's reasons, but like I don't tell them what my. He knows I have a YouTube channel. He probably could find me because he knows my name. He knows my name is Deb. Um, and if he does, he does, right? But he wants to. He wants to video chat, and I'm reluctant. I have seen his picture. He's seen my picture, and it's a recent picture. It's not like I'm sending him one from the 80s. Right, Colorado gal. If I didn't have this outlet that I found, it would be worse. What would I be doing? I might be painting more, and maybe I would do more cooking videos. Okay, those two things. But I'd probably just watch TV. Yeah, the mystique about not being in person, because on Second Life, your avatar is what you portray yourself as, and that really is not me. I don't look anything like my avatar. She is, absolutely gorgeous, and he looks really different too. His avatar is dark, long hair and blue eyes. Well, he has blue eyes, but he's bald. So, it's, I don't know. The 80s tickled you. Yeah. I mean, back in the 80s, yeah, that's who I was a redhead. Tart says, I saw Google to lift your spirits to things, watch comedies and listen to upbeat music. Oh, isn't that an intelligent, whoever wrote that, right? Of course. 50s. Yeah. Thank you, Colorado gal. It's nothing, there's not a thing wrong with it. It's not for everybody because not everybody's comfortable on a computer and having to make the avatar and go, because it's not easy. The avatars are a part of their game is to get your avatar together, and it is not easy. You learn. I was good at it. I'm good at it because I think just the way I am, you know. You look at people's avatars because you can zoom in. You can zoom in on an avatar and check it out. Hi, Butterbean Head. And sometimes people don't make a very good looking avatar. Like you're like, no. Yeah, I agree with you, Colorado gal. It is my part of my creative talent. Just my houseboat's really cool. I have my own paintings up on the walls. Um, oh, thank you, Dana. You're so sweet. But you got to find something to do, and Does it cost money? It does not. You don't have to spend any money. The thing is, if you want your avatar to really be like the best it can be, it's going to cost you possibly $20 when you get it all together. And then you want to buy clothes. But clothes are it's cheap. I mean, if you spend $20 a month on your clothes and shoes and that kind of stuff, it's not free that way. You don't have to, but if you don't spend money, then you're not going to wind up looking that great. And if you don't look so good, I think the thing about it is that it's kind of snobby. Like people that are newbies, not that people are against you, but a lot of the people that think they're so hot don't want to spend any time with somebody that's new because they don't look right, blah blah blah. I think it's good to help somebody new. Somebody help me. Oh, hi Sheila. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I've been doing. Right, that's $20 and you look good. Because you get an avatar, but the avatars they give you are like old fashioned, like the ones they did 15 years ago. And they're not as good. The hands aren't pretty and everything. Hi Brenda. You like to hear about it? At least somebody likes to hear about it. I like to talk about it because that's what I'm into right now. And what's neat about it is you can talk to people from other countries. And you know their weather. I mean, a lot of the guys that I was seeing was France, Netherlands, and Italy. And they're never on during the middle of the day. They're the hours are crazy. Oh, Butterbean Head, you're so sweet. You too, Dagobin. Yeah, so um, I'm happy when I talk about it. Yeah, because when on there, I'm young and I can do anything. I can horseback ride, surf. I can uh, look great in anything. I mean, I'm really a looker. Okay, I'm a 10, and not everybody's a 10. I think I am. We do have people use translator. You can use Google Translator. Like I was talking to my friend in Italy, and I was telling my Google Translator what I wanted to say, and then I type it in the text, and he got a kick out of me, talking Italian. Okay, did you see in the news Paris Hilton is now in the mega business, virtual reality? Yeah, Second Life and all of them. There's more than one. Second Life, I just found out there's other virtual, worlds that we could I mean one's enough for me right now, honestly. It is really cool to talk to people, mostly men, but I do talk to women too, but mostly men, you know. I never got into Sims. I just never did. Hey, Kevin. Can't catch Second Life. You know what's that? What's in VR? What are you talking about? No, I wasn't ordering an Italian avatar. Yeah, so Sims is a different thing. Yeah, you got to create your world. Yeah, Kevin, now explain what you just said. So there's all kinds of virtual games out there. Yeah, isn't it nice to see Constantine? Such a guy. So you know, um, yeah, there's all kinds of people too. Some people just want to do um, like the sexy part. Other people build things. That's why the worlds are so beautiful, the Sims, because people build. All kinds of people build their worlds. And I mean, when you go on Second Life, you decide you want to own your own sim, it's flat. There's nothing there. You have to build it. trees, whatever you want, ocean, waves. Did he say STD? I don't know. Kevin didn't come back. Virtual reality, yeah. There's lots of virtual realities. I am passionate. I get passionate about almost anything I get into. Yeah. And I really love dressing. I do. From the top of my avatar's head to her toes, she's put together. I have toe rings on. There's the details. I love little details. And eye makeup. A lot of people don't even have eye makeup on, or, I have different hairdos, and I can dress real fancy, or I can dress real like casual. I just, and it's fun. And there's beaches, and it's beautiful, and you hear the seagulls and the birds, and ocean. You can hear it, and there's even ocean where you can set your environment to like midnight and be on the beach, and you click a menu, and there's like fantastic fireworks, and you can lay on a lounge chair next to somebody, and you can be in text talking but watching the beautiful fireworks. If you really want to voice, then they've got like a telephone call. Yeah, you can't okay, thank you. I got it, Kevin. You can't catch any diseases. That's right. It's safe. You don't have to do laundry. Your house is never a mess unless you want to put stuff on the floor. Sometimes people make their homes, you'll walk into a home and the bed's unmade, and there's like clothing on a chair, but they've done that on purpose. And it's good. It's really good. There's all kinds of shit there. As a matter of fact, you can travel the world. You can play every kind of game. You name a game, you can play it on Second Life. And there's dances and music. And I've been hanging out at a blues club because the music is just really good. I'd never even heard of some of this music. And everybody's kind of cool in there, And it's just fun. It's like, it's kind of fun. It's like acting. I'm not like, I am myself. I mean, who else am I going to be, right? But nobody has to know all your private business, even on Second Life. It's not everybody's business. Okay, Brenda. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube videos with Second Life. There is. You can see the different kinds of people who create their little worlds or their homes. There's actually people that actually get married and have babies. They buy a menu, and the female gets a belly and all this stuff. That's not my thing, but that's okay. Again, I don't care what other people. If you're happy, I'm happy, right? Connie says, I live in 2 rooms. I have no room for a mess in Rio. My daughter and grandkids to stay. They wish I would learn to sleep in. Yeah, watching TV only goes so far for me now. I haven't even watched Big Brother. I haven't watched The Bachelorette. Maybe I'll catch up eventually, but I just find communicating with human beings, wherever they are, even if I don't like the guy, even if he's a jerk, it's just like real life. There are people that don't know how to talk. They don't know how to open up a conversation. They don't know how to be creative. It's hi, how are you? And that's how they start every freaking conversation. So now when they say hi, how are you? I say, well, how do I look? And then they always go, oh, you look beautiful, or you got a gorgeous avatar. I go, that's how I am. Yeah, you can just, you don't have to do anything. You can actually role play. There's people, that's what they do. They pretend they're mermaids. They go into this mermaid world. Or there's somebody that is role playing, like, what do you call it? Thorns. What is it? What's that show? Something Thorns. you know, role play. I'm not that into role play. So for me, I'm just me, but I have a fabulous closet. You can be sassy, you can be saucy, you can be alluring, you can be a slut if that's what you want to be. It's not real, you're not really doing it with anybody, but it's all what you want to portray. I'm classy. I'm classy and eclectic, um, and a lady. Is Marilyn in here? I didn't see her. Wait a minute. Let me look. I'm sorry. I don't see him. Did I miss somebody? TV's pretty boring sometimes. It really is. I'm over it. And there's been times when I wouldn't miss all of it. People do go on Second Life to get rid of whatever's bothering them or to relax, and you get all kinds of people. You get people that you don't want to, you don't want around. Just like you get people that are really sweet, or charming, or know how to talk and make. Now, this guy I'm talking to, he is the most intelligent, one of the most intelligent people that I've had the pleasure to get to know. He's like a physicist. He knows how the world began and the Big Bang, the real Big Bang theory, the stars. He's got a telescope, not your normal telescope. I mean, a telescope that's that big around facing out. And he showed me a picture that he got of like, I can't remember what he called it. It wasn't really a galaxy. There was another word for it. But anyway, it was a big swirl. And then he said every little dot around that swirl are stars that are bursting and giving off gas. And it's like, I've never really, I don't watch the news, Russell. I really don't. Today I watched about Olivia Newton-John. I watched that. I do too, Butterbean Head. He is so intelligent. That's what gets me kind of into him. Not because of what he looks like. I mean, nothing like that. But he's very smart. And when we talk on, like, we talk. Have you ever heard of Discord? Has anybody ever heard of Discord? Well, Discord's a program that was, I guess, created for the gamers, so that if you were in a high tech game and one of the persons in the game crashed, they could still be speaking to that person, because Discord is like a chat room. It could be video. You can share screens and pictures. So anyway, I'm on Discord with my friend, and it's really neat. I mean, it's really cool. I love listening to all this stuff that he's got a bookshelf. He shows me that's calculus and physics and you name it. I can't even think of the words. Oh, Tart's probably been there. I don't know. He's in St. Louis. He's traveled. He collects Corvettes. I've never liked a Corvette, man. I never really have. I met one once and he was real snobby and he didn't like me either. But this guy's, a nice man, divorced. He works hard. He still works in the engineering, and I love that he's that smart. I do. That's the turn on. And we're friends. We're friends more than anything. We're friends. But he doesn't want me to be with other Avatar guys. It is interesting, isn't it? Yeah. This one man that I've been talking to for about a month, he's French. Now we don't talk on the phone or anything. We just basically text. But he's a lawyer, and I like that. He's smart too. And they speak perfect. They text perfect English. Sometimes you can turn on, if you want to hear someone's voice, just to verify that they're a man or a woman, because a lot of people can come on Second Life, make an avatar as a woman, but be a man, or vice versa. So we call it voice verification, where you actually, yeah, his real house, John. Yes. But you actually talk just to make sure that I'm a lady and you're a guy. Okay. And I like talking on voice, as you guys would probably imagine I would. And he does too. And he's single. So he doesn't have a wife coming in the room that he can't talk. Because there's a lot of reasons why people won't use voice. And most of the reason is there's people in the house and they be disturbing them or not really doing right. Thank you, Dee Dee. I like my avatar. She's real pretty. And I know it's not me, and he knows it's not me. I showed him a picture. I looked about like this. He didn't question me, which is nice. And I'm not questioning him, but he did show me his bookshelf in real. I mean, we share pictures, and he's a nice man. He showed me his wife. I showed him Mark. When you talk to someone long enough, if you're going to really be friends, you're going to tell the truth. How can you can't talk on the phone and lie, But I really dig, because I'll go anywhere by myself. I'll go to a beach and lay on a lounge, and I'll get these messages, maybe 4 or 5, right? Boom. Hi. Oh, your avatar is beautiful. Now, do I want to talk to them? I look at their profile. They communicate with their profile. It looks like they're decent. Then I'll talk to them. If there's nothing on their profile, I'm like, get a profile. So yeah, we've shared. He hasn't seen my house, but he's seen my paintings. So we're all, we're just getting to know each other. It's not like going to get married or nothing. I don't ever want to meet the guy in person. I really don't. I think it's good just to keep like I think Marilyn, you said it, to keep it, a mystique about it. And I'm honest, but I'm not going to go. He's not coming here. And why would he? And he knows that I live in a small town that I don't like. I hate to say that I don't like my town, because it's not a bad little town. It's just not for me. I'm lonely here. People in this area of Texas have they're usually from this area. They've got their grandparents and their moms and babies, and you know what I mean? Cousins. It's not good for somebody who comes from another area. I am just, don't really fit in that good. So I'm doing the best I can to just be happy. And that's what we all need to do, right? Is just do our best to be the best we can be. And yeah, there's ups and downs in life, and we all have it. I think that life is a big circle, and there are little circles too, big circles, where you get to the top of a circle, and then you start, oh man, something happened, our health problems can really make you feel bad. And we have to fight that too. So thank you. My dear friends, I want to just show again that my friend Julie in Arizona sent me a card and a letter, and it's a big hug, which I really needed last week. So, real sweet lady. And Dana sent me a hug also. Yeah. So I have my P.O. box, anytime you want to just really make me happy, then find a card that says whatever, send it on over, because that's nice. And I'll show it. Well, Brenda, thank you for coming in, dear. I really, we've been friends for a long time on here. And whatever happens, come back and let me know. Well, I have done the best I can to adapt to living in West Texas, because Texas is a huge state. If I lived in Austin, I probably would like much, much, much more fit in, or San Antonio or Dallas. But I know I'm in the middle of cow country and farmers and oil fields and tiny towns. And if you ask people what they are, a lot of them are teachers. The kids are very important here, and the kids have a good life. They do. So I'm not putting that down. I'm just I'm just a little lost here. If I didn't have you guys, I don't know what I'd do, really. Bill, are you still here? Bill has the biggest heart of any man I've ever met. Yeah, I think medium would be a good sized town for me. I don't think I really want to be in the heart of the city. My nose is running. I wouldn't mind being in a medium sized city, you know, and it might happen eventually. I have keep an open heart, an open mind, because you never know. I mean, you just never know what's going to happen. If nothing is a closed trap, I'm open for things to happen. I wouldn't even mind living up north. I know you get snow and everything, but so what? You know. I think it's cool where you live, Maryland. I know Maryland. I've been all the way up the East Coast. I have not been in the middle of the country much. I only was in St. Louis to drive through it. My husband, I flew to Kansas City and we went through St. Louis, and that's all I've ever done. In a small town, there's a song by John Prine. I can't sing it very good. In a town this size, there is nowhere to hide. Everywhere you go, you meet someone you know. You can't steal a kiss in a place like this. All the rumors will fly in a town this size. I wish I could sing that song better, but it's a good song. John Prine, In a Town This Size. In a crowded bar, in the back seat of your car, in your own little house, someone's sure to find you out. Jean, how are you? Nice to see you, dear. Son is looking for at a retirement acreage in the middle of nowhere. He needs a car to visit the three barely visible neighbors. I wouldn't want to live like that if I was going to pick a place. I can't afford what I really want, I'd love to live in a little beach town. Or, where I lived with my husband in Tarpon Springs, Florida? That's a really nice town. How's everything going on, Gene? I keep an eye on you on Facebook. $150,000 people, Dana, is quite a big town. Lisa, you says I live on 50 acres. It's my own little town. Yeah, 50 acres. Wow. Colorado gal said we have about 65,000, and that is almost too many. Yeah, I mean, if I lived in a town that had 15,000, this is really small. 1,200. I mean, well, it says 15. I think it's 1,500. I think the town I'm going to go visit. Let's see. Hey, Google, what's the population of Jacksboro, Texas?
In 2020, the population of Jacksboro was 4,397.
Small. Under 5,000. But it's got more than this town has. Double, actually. But beach towns, are, come on, who would want to live on the beach? God, dripping. Linda says she lives 10 minutes from the beach and she never goes to the beach. But the idea that it's there and that if you do want to take a drive, you can see the water. Here, there's no water to be seen. And there are places in Texas I'm sure that I'd like better, but I'm not going to go move to another town that I don't know a soul in. At least here, Kat and Mark and Mary and the boys and the kids are here. Um, this Sunday, there's a family night at Kathy's mom, Mary's house, birthday celebration for Nathan. So I'm going to be with everybody on, I think it's Sunday. Yeah, and that'll be nice. And we're all, cooking a Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm going to make some vegetables. And we haven't been together in a while. What city? I mean, what state is that, Gene? What state does he think he wants to put you guys in? Allergy attack. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to Sunday. John says more people died on the Titanic than live in my town. Yeah, the beach is just, there's something about. I've always been a beachy, oceany kind of person. I lived in Clearwater Beach for a few years, and I lived in Key West for a few years, and I loved it. It's pretty good place to be. And not everyone's the same. Some people like a country home and a river. Lisa says my winter home near South Carolina, near the beach. I can't take the heat in the summer, and the beach is way too crowded. Yeah, it's depend where you are, I guess, too. Tennessee, 150 miles outside of Nashville. Wow. I do love Tennessee. Very pretty. I do. I think moving water is gorgeous. Yes. Meadow Fairy said, I so want to get out of this area and would love living in a log cabin in the woods with water running by it. Well, yeah, that sounds lovely. I wouldn't want to do that alone, though. Oh, man, Dee Dee. Big Sur is one of my favorite places I've ever been to. What a cool place to even consider living. Run the faucet. Yeah, not the same. It's not the same. But we all do what we have to do, to make ourselves feel good. You have 2 cats. That's still not, in my opinion. I wouldn't want to be alone in a cabin somewhere. Big Sur is like God's gift to California, if you want to say it that way. It's like it is one of the most beautiful areas of California. Yeah, I just don't see that. I don't see you as a Tennessee girl, Jean. I have the RV, but it is up for sale. I just recently put it up for sale, actually. Yeah, I mean, I'm not stuck here forever. I just feel stuck. Right now, I'm kind of stuck. That's what I like. See, Meadow Fairy, that's more my style. She says the greatest dream was to find an artistic community and be with creative people. Hi, Linda. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that myself. Like Santa Fe, I've never been to, but I'd like to go to see Santa Fe, New Mexico. I lived in Santa Barbara when I was like 19 for about a year and a half. Beautiful area of California, but very expensive. Nowadays, you just can't do it. So, yeah, that's how it is. Can't really go to those beautiful places unless you're really wealthy. And I am not really wealthy. I'm just a human struggling like the rest of us, living on Social Security and trying to make a little extra here and there. I mean, that's about it. But, we all need to be grateful for what we do have. And, it could always be horrible. It could be worse. A lot of people live in the world in terrible situations. So, I can't be that way. I have to really look at some of the positives. Even when I'm down, I know I'm not as down as some people. I've never been to Colorado, just the airport. But I'd love to see Colorado. That's another state that I, never really spent time in. And New Mexico and Arizona. Those are states that I would like to go to. I've been to Arizona, but, not since I'm an adult, Monterey, small artist. You mean California? Not so small. Yeah, I don't want to be isolated. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to live like in isolation. Yeah, when I was traveling with the RV, my truck pulled the RV. Yeah, Christine. So, and that was hard for me, or I would have continued to travel. It was hard work, stopping and setting up a camp and putting in the water, putting in the electric, and putting out the slide and taking everything and get comfortable. And then in the morning, when you want to take off again, you got to put everything away. And I just wasn't comfortable. So this is what I chose. I chose to get off the road, and I did. And then I started my channel. I'd be happy to spend time some of the hot summer in Tennessee Hills. Don't think I would like the winter there. Well, your son's there. You're going to have to go check it out, aren't you? Yeah, RV travel is fun, but I mean, without a man or, or at least a partner or a girlfriend, I mean, it's hard. It's hard work. It is. It's not like, oh, it's easy. Some people might find it easy. I mean, there are people that just, it doesn't bother them. I do. It's a cozy little spot. I'm comfortable in the house. And I go out in the heat and I can't wait to get back in the house. And I have everything I really need. I just, yeah, I mean, I have everything I need. BB, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I have my channel. My channel is like a lifesaver. It's like a life preserver. And I used to work harder at it, and I'm not working as hard at, maybe I'll get better at it when I'm doing things, because when I'm doing things, I don't mind taking videos. I find myself talking to the camera, trying to do a video, and complaining about this or that, or not feeling, why would I want to put a video out that's not upbeat, and the last few weeks has been really tough. Well, you and Wolf are good people, but I think you like people around you. I don't think you'd want to just, be out 150 miles from Nashville. Like, how close is the towns where you can shop and stuff? Well, I like you too, Lisa. Well, I'm having just my left side is dripping, my eyes dripping, and my left nose. So that's about it for me. I'm going to hang up this phone here and turn the camera off and wish you all a very good night. And I hope that we get together again on Friday. If the creek don't rise, we don't really have a creek. Yeah, I love my truck, and it's getting older, but it's in good shape, and I've kept it up and all that. But it's lonely on the road, and I'm not real good mechanical. So if something happens on the road, I'm pretty vulnerable. So here I am. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you all Friday, and I try to get a video out. I'm gonna take video tomorrow. I'm going to lunch with my friend Amanda, and so I will have some video. That's okay, Linda. It was just it wasn't a huge discussion, I don't think. Hi, Molly. I think there's Family Dollar and Food Lion. Yeah, I think that would be a little isolating for you. But hey, I'm there. I know what it's like. I don't like it. And you have Wolf. It does help to have a partner. I mean, if I had my husband here, I wouldn't care if we lived in a small town. But the reality is, it's me now with the dogs, and I'm doing what I can to keep myself okay. I'm okay. I love you guys. I hope that we can get together Friday. Peace and love and kindness goes a lot further than anything else. I'll let you guys make sure I do video tomorrow, so that's good. And we'll talk with you soon. Peace out.